And this is the way of Ahlus Sunnah, to link the people with the scholars, not with themselves. وَأَنَّ هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ فَاتَّبِعُوهُ. This is what we have been obeyed to do, is to follow. Not to invent, not to bring something new. Sheikh Muhammad al-Banna rahimahullah, when we asked him, why didn't you write a book, ya Sheikh? Or why? He said, what is it that I can add to what is already there? From the books of the Salaf. We have Bukhari and Muslim. We have Sahih al-Bukhari, we have Sahih Muslim, clarifying the Aqeedah of Ahlus Sunnah and the Manhaj of Ahlus Sunnah. And likewise, the scholars that have preceded him, the many scholars that have come, that have revived the Aqeedah of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah. He said, what could I do to add to that? So we're not here to bring anything new. We're not here to invent and to bring opinion and to philosophize. This deen is about ittiba'. It's about following the best of the people. It's about adhering to the best path, the path of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Sahaba radiallahu anhum already laid down that path, following Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Allah already commanded us to follow that path. وَاتَّبِعُوهُ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ. Allah said, and follow him that you may be guided. وَاتَّبِعُوهُ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ. And follow him, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, that you may have mercy. And Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu said, اتَّبِعُوا وَلَا تَبْتَدِعُوا فَقَدْ كُفِيتُمْ. Follow and do not innovate, for you have been preceded. And he said in another occasion, اتَّبِعُوا وَلَا تَبْتَدِعُوا. Follow and do not innovate. قَدْ سُبِقْتُمْ فَقَدْ سُبِقْتُمْ. For indeed you have been preceded. So we have already been preceded by the best of the people, by the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, and then them who came after them, then them who came after them. So we follow that which is going to rectify us in this latter part of this ummah, is only by following that which rectified the first part. As Imam Malik rahimahullah said, and we're going to go through his aqeedah. He said, nothing will rectify the latter part of this ummah except that which rectified the first part. What is it that rectified the first part? Aqeedah. Belief. First and foremost, going back to the belief of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah. That which is binding for you and me to follow and to bite onto it with our molar teeth. This is the way of salvation. Going back to the correct aqeedah. And how important that is. We have the likes of the Sufi Ash'aris, the likes of Hamza Yusuf, the American, who said, we can learn aqeedah in 10 minutes. Learn aqeedah in 10 minutes. Scholars have written volumes after volumes, clarifying the aqeedah of Ahlus Sunnah, and you want to learn it in 10 minutes. No wonder you haven't got the right aqeedah. No wonder you're saying in unison, in a congregation, you're saying, Madad ya Rasulullah, help us, O Messenger of Allah. No wonder you're saying that. No wonder you're saying statements of shirk. And Allah will never forgive shirk. وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ. No wonder you're upon that. Because you think that learning aqeedah is only 10 minutes. No. Aqeedah is about going back to the 6 beliefs. Al-Iman billah, wa malaikatihi, wa kutubihi, wa rusulihi, wal yawm al-akhir, wal qadar khayri wa sharri. Volumes were written, centuries after centuries, decades after decades, to protect this correct aqeedah and to refute those misguided paths that strayed. And you want to learn it in 10 minutes. This shows misguidance that you are upon. Because a 10-minute quick fit is not going to show you, is not going to benefit you in clarifying the correct aqeedah of Ahlus Sunnah. It needs to be studied. It needs to be learnt. It needs to put your knees with the scholar's knees and to study directly, as in the hadith of Jibreel. فَأَسْنَدَ رُكْبَتَيْهِ لَرُكْبَتَيْهِ وَضَعَ كَفَّيْهِ عَلَى فَخِذَيْهِ. And he put his knees with his knees and put his palm on his thighs. This is the manner of studying, taken from the scholars directly. إِنَّمَا الْعِلْمِ بِتَلَقِّي. Knowledge is to be taken directly.